Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Hustlers are waking up to rude shocks every day. I want us to listen to some remarks made by Moses Kuria, for the remarks are going to form the basis of our analysis and the discussion right now.
We are not going to be the laughingstock of the world and then we start smiling with squatters. Hapana. So mimi nitakuja hapa, I will protect, I will ring-fence the land that has not been grabbed. I will flatten those structures, my friend. Make no mistake. Mwanze kuhama. So kuliko I flatten them my way, please, I am asking you, start moving tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Asanteni sana.
Yes. That's Moses Kuria as a cabinet secretary in William Ruto's government. And is making it very clear to the squatters that if they don't move, he will flatten their structures. That's Moses Kuria as a cabinet secretary in a William Ruto's government. Let's listen to Moses Kuria when they were campaigning.
Sisi kama serikali tuliahidi watu tutajenga manyumba 1500. Kufikia wakati huu tumebomoa manyumba 1500. Wanafikiria Uhuru atawaletea sanitizer. Kumbe wanaletea tear gas. Unataka sanitizer ama tear gas?
Yes. That's Moses Kuria. And you are seeing the difference between a Moses Kuria campaigning and a Moses Kuria in government. A Moses Kuria in government is threatening the squatters, the so-called hustlers. A Moses Kuria on the campaign trail is defending the squatters and the hustlers. In this video, I want us to dig deep into that story to see exactly what it means politically. If you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. A Moses Kuria in government is very different from a Moses Kuria on the campaign trail. On the campaign trail, he is defending the squatters. In government, he is threatening the squatters. That comes out very clearly from those two clips. So it's a fact that Moses Kuria and that team, William Ruto and his team, lied to these people. And these so-called hustlers bought their ideas, bought their lies. That should be a wake-up call and a warning to these so-called mamamboga, boda. Don't allow a politician to misuse you to get a public office. I think that comes out very clearly, considering what Moses Kuria and his team was saying on the campaign trail and what they are saying right now. They cheated the hustlers, they used the hustlers, and now they have just dumped them. That comes out clearly. And it goes on to expose the naivety of some of these Kenyans, the political ignorance of some of these Kenyans. Some Kenyans are just politically ignorant. Secondly, I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto, as time goes by, Ruto is going to be very, very unpopular with these so-called hustlers. He is going to be very unpopular. Because even if you look at it from whichever angle, there is nothing good William Ruto is doing for these so-called hustlers. In fact, every move William Ruto does is just to punish these people. Already has rendered thousands jobless by removing kazi mtaani. That has rendered quite a good number jobless. William Ruto has already removed subsidies on fuel and on unga. Cost of living has gone up. Life has become very difficult for these so-called hustlers. William Ruto, again, instead of delivering, we are seeing is roaming all over the world. Well, he's in the UK, or rather he's in UK, he is in Uganda, he is in Ethiopia, he's everywhere. But he's not actually delivering to these people. William Ruto is just roaming around the world. So Ruto is actually not even delivering. And also, if you look at it keenly, I'm seeing a William Ruto who is taking advantage of the political ignorance and naivety exhibited by some Kenyans. William Ruto and his team have studied the psychology of Kenyans. And William Ruto is fully convinced that Kenyans don't vote, or rather they don't vote on issues. They just vote along ethnic and political lines. If you can incite them to hate another leader, they will vote for you. Or if you can identify a leader they hate, and then you start attacking that leader, they will just vote for you, not caring whether you can deliver or not. So I'm also seeing a William Ruto who is doing all this because he knows that ultimately Kenyans will not look at his track record. Kenyans will most likely look at him in ethnic and political lenses. Is he an enemy to a person we hate? Is he attacking somebody we hate? I believe that's the reason why William Ruto is not even bothered to deliver. He knows that Kenyans don't care about delivery. They just care about politicians inciting them against leaders they hate. And also looking at it from another angle, I know, and let me repeat this, William Ruto and his team were very clueless about running a government. And even the type of people William Ruto has appointed as cabinet secretaries, they are also not people suitable to hold a public office. Moses Kuria, if you ask me, Moses Kuria is not fit to hold a public office. He is a known inciter, a leader who, when he opens his mouth, he just exposes his hatred for the Luo community. So personally, I believe Moses Kuria, in the first place, is not fit to hold a public office. He does not know on how even to talk, or rather to persuade the masses. And that's exactly why he's even threatening to evict the so-called squatters. He is threatening to flatten their structures. Yes. He's not a person, he doesn't know the art of persuasion. He's somebody who's coming out as forceful. Before I conclude, those remarks by Moses Kuria confirms beyond any reasonable doubt that William Ruto's government is actually failing big time. They are getting it wrong on almost everything. They have so far not gotten it right on anything. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But even before I stop, if you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to any other person who want to support our channel, as always, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Feel free. To any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, again, subscribe, give this video a like. Those remarks by Moses Kuria confirms that this is a government of doublespeak. They are actually making a U-turn from what they promised when they were campaigning. So William Ruto and his team have formed a government on the basis of lies. And now Kenyans are more so, the hustlers should not expect or wait for anything good from this government, because it's clear a good number of the things they promised, they are not fulfilling. And I'm not seeing them fulfilling any in days to come. God bless you. God bless Kenya.